Third grade ELA text set 8, humorous text. The essential question is, what makes these books funny? Our goal today is to infer characters' traits as revealed through thought, dialogue, and behavior. The girl in this picture is Elizabeth. She doesn't have a pet, but she wants one very badly. Any pet, really. A horse, a dog, a cat, a bird, a rabbit, a turtle, a fish, a guinea pig. What do you think would be the perfect pet, and why? Elizabeth's parents don't really want a pet. Elizabeth gives them all sorts of reasons why each of these animals would be a perfect pet. Let's see if she convinces them. Today's book is The Perfect Pet, written by Margie Palatine and illustrated by Bruce Whatley. Elizabeth really wanted a pet. Her parents really did not. They gave her a plant instead. Mind you, it was a very good-looking plant, as cactus plants go, and it had quite a prickly sense of humor. Elizabeth named it Caroline, which seemed to suit it just fine. It was absolutely no trouble, and it was a very good listener. Snuggling was a bit of a challenge, however. Elizabeth did manage a quick hug now and then. Elizabeth really did like the plant, but she still really wanted a pet, and she had a plan. So Elizabeth has a plan. I wonder what it is. The element of surprise. How about a horse? Huh? What? Who? Said Father. Who? What? How? Said Mother. I could ride it, give it carrots, lumps of sugar. A horse would be the perfect pet. What do you say? Father yawned. A horse is too big. Mother sighed. Oh, our yard is too small. Why, it would eat us out of house and home, said Father. A horse is so quite perfect, dear. It's not quite perfect, dear, said Mother, going back to sleep. Not quite perfect, said Father sleepily. Scratch the horse. LOL. Catch them off guard. What about a dog? Huh? What? Who? Said Father as he stood in front of the mirror shaving. Who? What? How? Said Mother, peeking from behind the shower curtain and dripping soaping wet. I could take it for walks, teach it tricks, feed it treats, play fetch. A dog would be the perfect pet. What'd you think? Father spit shaving cream. Dogs bark. They're much too loud. Mother grabbed a towel. They jump all over the furniture. A dog is not quite perfect, Elizabeth, and said Father as she shaved. Not quite perfect, called Mother from the shower. Forget Fido. The full stomach. Burp. You know what would hit the spot right about now? Asked Elizabeth. I'm thinking a cat. Huh? What? Who? Said Father. Who? What? How? Said Father. Alright, so far Elizabeth has tried surprising her parents to ask for a horse and catching them off guard to ask for a dog, but her parents said no to both. Let's see what's next. A cat would lick the plate, curl up in my lap, drink leftover milk, and we'd always know what to do with all that extra string. A cat would be the perfect pet, so how about it? Father picked up the newspaper. Cat scratched. Mother's cleared the table. Cat shed all over. A cat is definitely not the perfect pet, said Father. Achoo! I'm sneezing already, said Mother. Cross off, kitty. Go for broke. How about a bird? Bunny, turtle, fish, guinea pig, rat, any? All? Take your pick, said Elizabeth. Her parents looked at each other. Nope, afraid not. Not quite. Too fishy. Uh-oh. Don't even go there. What's left? Moaned Elizabeth. So it's not looking good for Elizabeth. What is left? Doug. Elizabeth was thinking she could never ever find the really perfect pet. When? What do you think? What do you know? She really did. In fact, she almost stepped on it. Right there on her rug, a bug. Elizabeth picked him up. She held him in her hand, looked at him in the eyes. He wasn't too big. He most definitely was not too loud. He couldn't jump on the furniture, didn't scratch, didn't shed, and how much food could he possibly eat? He was the perfect pet. Caroline totally agreed. So Elizabeth's perfect pet is a bug. What do you think? Snug. Doug moved right into the lovely house in the corner of Elizabeth's home room. It had everything a bug could possibly want and more, including her very own cactus plant. As Caroline was only a hop, skip, and jump away, he truly enjoyed sunning himself on in her sand. Of course, Elizabeth provided him with enough crumbs to satisfy any growing bug's appetite. As expected, the relationship was a tad different than usual. Doug could not give Elizabeth a pony ride. She could not take him for a walk. He could not catch a ball, or fetch, no matter how many times they practiced. And try as he might, Doug just couldn't get the hang of playing with string. But he was very helpful with homework. He always knew where to put a decimal or a period, and he loved snuggling up with Elizabeth each night for a story. What more could you ask? He was perfect. Unsnuggled. With all these crumbs and plenty of sun, Doug grew by leaps and bounds. He was one big healthy bug, and then some. The only trouble really came on Saturday morning many weeks later. Elizabeth's mom came into her bedroom to get the laundry, and "There's a bug in that bed," she screamed. So what do you think is going to happen? Will Elizabeth's parents accept Doug? Let's find out. "A bug!" shouted Father, ready to swat. "That's Doug," said Elizabeth very protectively. He's my pet." Her parents looked at each other. Pet, said Elizabeth, "just like you wanted. He's not big like a horse. He isn't loud like a dog. He doesn't jump on furniture, scratch, or shed, but he hardly eats a thing." "But a bug?" asked Father. "A bug?" repeated Mother. "Doug," said Elizabeth, "and he is perfect." One big happy family. "Think we should have said yes to the dog," Elizabeth's father whispered to Mother. Mother shrugged. "I don't know. We have more room on the couch with the bug." Elizabeth smiled and tossed Doug a piece of popcorn. Silly.